Yo.
Yo, what's up, my loyal people?
Welcome to the Loyalty Over Cloud podcast. My name is Auri.
And this is Big Daddy Bun.
It took you a long time to fade that music out. You must have forgot how it go.
I forgot. It's been a long time, y'all.
Definitely. Been a long time.
It feels good to be back. Let me make sure I'm right.
How long it's been?
Too long.
I think about what?
Some months.
It been months, babe.
Well, since me and you been on.
Oh, I about to say, let me see.
You been on.
Oh yeah, I did with Ferranda and Vicky in it. The last episode was
So, hold on.
Oh, the last
wait.
episode was January 22nd.
So we about to do this podcast with you sucking on that doggone
Listen, I'm gonna try to
Pause.
have my manners.
cough drop.
Listen, my throat a little scratchy. As this weather change is,
I'll just say this.
I'm gonna try not to let it click up against my teeth. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's been a long time, man. We don't even know. Well, we kind of know what we talking about.
I
but
mean, I feel like we okay with not having a for real topic today because we just really need to update the folk on what's going on. Like, listen, how they be saying? Life has been lifing for the
real.
past couple of weeks.
we finally got our car back.
Yes, for the second
for
quarter.
the second time.
But life been lifing for real. Like, I feel like a lot of people do these podcasts and these, lives and these little other things. And you gonna talk about me as you pop open a soda. Okay, then. Anyway, we, a lot of people do the podcast and the little lives and the little seminars and conferences and stuff. And I feel like you have to be in the correct mental space in order to speak to people. Like, I don't know about Vaughn, but for the past couple of months, your girl was trying to slip into a little depression. So I felt like, how am I going to come to somebody else when I was struggling real bad? I ain't had no words. I was trying to figure out my own ish, and I ain't have nothing to give to nobody else. And I think that's where we go, like, I don't want to say wrong, but I can't feed nobody or tell nobody nothing, and I'm starving myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I was. Like, it was just a lot of things going on, a lot of new things. New job for me, trying to get my schedule together as far as with the new job and on top of hair and on top of getting the kids where they needed to be. And then I got a little bit of OCD. A lot of people say a lot of bit of OCD, but I feel like it's just a little bit. And
What?
I saw that face. And I feel like if the house isn't in, somewhat of a order, I can't function. Like, I just can't. And then it was the one car thing, and then like we already had a routine set up, and now we had to break that routine, and it's just been a lot, and I just couldn't get myself together to sit up here and tell y'all anything.
For real, it's been rough, man. Like, dealing with the cars, and then my crazy schedule, and then Ariel working 9 to 5 job, which is
Right.
weird.
8 to 5.
And 8 to 5. Adjusting to that because her job was so flexible. Working on her own, it just made things easier.
Right.
And you don't really realize.
For real. Them towels pile up fast when you
Yeah.
ain't home in the middle of the day to put them in the
what I'm
washing
saying?
machine.
And now she gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to, like, we used to talk all the time on the phone. Now it's like we don't even talk on the phone like that.
For real. It's definitely different, and it took some adjusting. I mean, once I get in a routine, I'm good with that routine. That's just how I work. And when that routine breaks or we have to shift it, it takes me a little second to to get on, and then getting adjusted to like the financial change, because with me taking that job was a financial change. And so getting used to that, like I'm like, wait a minute, so we just had to, get our little ducks
Yeah.
in a row, get our things together. And I ain't ashamed to say, mental health is something serious. Like it's something, real.
Yeah, and then like, it's like I say, man, you just don't realize how much time. Like I said, her job was so flexible, and then to go now, it's like it's just we're still adjusting now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when we used to be there for the kids at the bus stop every day, now they walk home,
Yeah.
and I hate it, but they're responsible kids.
I mean,
We
they're
raising
still
some good
assisted.
kids. Yeah,
Like, let's not-
yeah,
they're still assisted.
yeah. We on FaceTime with them, and then but it's like I said, it's been a change. And then with me, I finally, what's the word? I'm finally able to. I have a new job. I
Oh
guess I
yeah,
can
just say that. Like,
I
why
was
you
trying
trying
to.
to
I was just
fancy it
trying
up?
to. Yeah, I got another job, y'all.
Thank the good Lord
And
Jesus.
it's straight days.
Mm.
Lord Jesus.
Oh God, we thank you.
And let me tell you something. My body feels so much better.
Mm.
And like, cause I was doing swing shifts and working nights and days, and then that day to night or night to day turnaround was only one day, and it was just so rough on my body. And it was just like, Lord, I want to leave, but I'm consistent now. And it was just like, it was hard for me to make that change, but I am so glad I took this change, because like I'm home with my family every night. I'm laying with my wife in bed every night. Like we was watching TV Sunday night, and we rarely be able to do that. So the fact that we're able to spend more time, like we're back in the gym finally.
Oh yeah, we missed the gym too. We ain't just only not post a podcast or post on for social media.
Man, we missed
the gym.
everything.
Like
Well,
it's
we been tired, man, and then like trying to balance, the kids doing track, Lane doing cheer. I mean, it's just a lot going on, and we just didn't have time to do the podcast. But
I don't even know we could. I don't even know if it was the time for me. It was more the mental capacity. Like I didn't have the mental capacity, and I don't know how y'all relationships are, shaped, but if it's something like this, I have to initiate it for it to get done. Vaughn isn't going to just say, "Oh yeah, let's record today." Like he's just not going to do that. So I didn't have any more space to add anything else to my plate. So I mean, that's just what happened. I don't even know if it was. We could have made the time because we could have easily recorded at night. Like it could have happened.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the mental space to do any of that.
For real.
And that's just basically what it was for me. But we are back. Your girl is feeling better. I'm getting my house back right. I'm getting back into the routine. And it's going up from there. Like I feel good. I feel good. I got my nails done right finally.
Okay.
So I'm good. I'm doing good.
And for real, it's a breath of fresh air. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Like, breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if she's not going through it, I'm going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like we was taking turns.
Right. Right.
And when I'm dealing with something, I do isolate. I don't really say a lot, and I try not to. And I kind of I do now understand where Ario's coming from, because like when I'm going through or I'm feeling some type of way about something, I try my best not to like, like because I'm in a bad mood, kind of put my anger out on other people.
Yeah.
I try not to do that, and so I'd be like, Ario, it's not you. It's just I'm just going through something right now, so that's why I'm quiet. It's not that I'm mad at you, but she was like, Vaughn, that still doesn't matter. I mean, when you hurting, that affects me. That affects the kids. Oh, and the kids been going through a lot too. I mean, so, but like, it's just was a lot, and so, but I'm so grateful. And then we got our taxes done, and the lady, what's our tax lady name? She just encouraged us. Miss
Peaches.
Peaches, she encouraged us so much, man, because I'm so hard on myself.
You are, and that's what I wanted to say, because you was like, I said it don't matter. That's not what I said. Because you having your moment does matter.
No.
What?
No.
That's what you said. You was like, Ario said it don't matter.
No. Ario said that don't matter. Like, just because
you say that.
Just because you say you're not mad at me, that don't matter. I still want to know what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You still feel like, just because you say you're not mad at me, because you hurt, I'm hurt. So that don't matter when you say it's not me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's clarify.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure,
yeah.
if you're going to repeat me right. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I needed some encouraging words, because I'm hard on myself, and I really want to do everything I do is for my family. And I really want to do, like, I just want to do everything for them. So it's like, when I'm not able to do that, I'm really hard on myself, and it's just like,
I feel like you should shift that mindset a little bit, because of the fact, like, we just was talking about this not too long ago, and I'm just going to say it again, but I feel like we're harder on ourselves. Well, you're harder on yourself because you expect to be at a certain place.
right.
At a certain point in life. Right. And like I was saying earlier, like, there's people, like, in, what was I taking? Sociology, the one time I was in school. And we did a little, we watched a little video of, like, different places around the world. And it was talking about the happiest people around the world. Right. And the happiest person was a dude in a third world country who was using a bicycle with a little wagon on the back as a taxi cab.
Right.
He was happy because his wife was fed, his kids were fed, he was fed, he was, happy with his job, he was happy with his life. They had a little hut. They might have had to take a shower out the door and go get some hot water, but he was genuinely happy.
Right.
Like, he doesn't have a Benz, and he doesn't have, red bottoms and all this other kind of stuff, this materialistic stuff, but he is genuinely happy. And sometimes I feel like over in third world countries, that's why they, even though they don't have as much as we have, or as much access to what we have access to, they live a lot longer. Mm-hmm. Because they are genuinely happy. They have learned to adapt in the different situations that they're in. Not saying life over there is easy, because I'm sure it's not, especially us going over there.
Right.
But, growing up that way, I'm not saying that it's easy, but they learn to adapt, and they learn to be okay, and they learn to find happiness and joy.
Right.
And I feel like if somebody is happy with working at McDonald's and making a career out of it, why does it matter that they work at McDonald's?
Right.
If you are happy driving a forklift and, doing inventory and all the other kind of stuff, why does it matter?
Right.
Why are you consider yourself not being where you want to be? I mean, you don't call, your personality and your demeanor doesn't cause for an office.
Right.
I don't feel like you were created, shaped, and molded to be in an office, because you don't like to talk to people. You like to be to yourself. You like to, have your own space and do your own thing. And the job that you currently have allows you to do that.
Right.
So what's wrong with making a career out of it?
Right.
What's wrong with being there for a certain amount of time, or setting a goal and being there for a certain amount of time? Nobody says, think about some people who start off at the bottom level, and then 20 years later, they're at the top. They're an executive.
Right.
Like, it doesn't have to look a certain way. You don't have to be in a suit and tie to be successful.
Right.
Like, just like the tax lady said, she looked at our taxes. She was like, y'all doing good for y'all age. Y'all doing good for, your expenses. Y'all are doing good. Like, y'all tax returns look really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been working on getting them on the right side for the past couple of years. And, with her help, we're able to do that. And we're able to see what our income is and what we spend it on, and where we need to back up and what needs to happen. Like, not saying that we got everything in order. I mean, I make a payment arrangement or a few. Like, I'm okay with that. I ain't ashamed to say, like, I make a payment arrangement if I ain't got it all at one time, or if I don't want to spend it all at one time and it's not going to penalize me. Can I pay this a little later?
Right.
So I mean, I feel like you are hard on yourself, and I'm okay with whatever you're happy with, as long, because when you're miserable or when you're in a way, you're feeling a way, it does affect us.
Right.
Because if we go off the head and then all the other kind of stuff, so it trickles down.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want you to be satisfied. I just want you to be happy, whether you driving a forklift or flipping burgers.
Right.
Just make sure they vegan burgers and I'm good. Like, like, and then you can make your own. Like, there's so many avenues that you could take, but you are very hard on yourself, and I don't like it. But I mean, what can I do? Who am I?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's because I really want to do I just want to do a lot. That's all. And I know I do for y'all now. But I just want to do so much for you and the kids and for my people that I hold close to.
Right.
And I just really want to do that.
What that lady said, you going down a narrow path.
Right.
And then when it opens up, it's going to be amazing things on the other side. And we're going down that path right now.
And she was just letting us know, she see people with the millions of dollars and millions of dollars, and they're miserable.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
money don't bring happiness. I feel like it helps. Now, people who say money don't, listen, I want the money and the joy and the happiness and all the blessings. Like, I want that too.
and our kids getting older, and like I say, I just want to do a lot, and I know I will, and I know that's the reason why we will. It's just sometimes I be wanting it to hurry up.
Yeah.
But I do know we will do what we want to do because we do it the right way. We don't cheat people. I still believe good things happen to good people. Like, my wife is so passionate about her doula work. I see it, because she don't get paid a lot to do it, but she's very passionate about it, and I love the fact that she found a passion in. You know how much I want to sow into that? You know what I'm saying? So that's just the stuff on my mind. Like, I really want to sow into that. I really want to be able to do where she could just do that full time and not do hair. That's the stuff that be going on in my mind. And I can't do that.
Well, we're going to get there.
Right.
We're going to get there. We got a plan.
Yeah. And so I just got to understand, enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, And it's easier said than done, trust the process. And I mean,
I feel like if we live in the moment and be more present in the moment, that's one of the things that I want to put down on my little goals list. We didn't even get to do our February goals. We was just so all over the place. But that's one thing that I put down on my goals list, is to start being more present and more in the moment, and, trying to not let my reaction be the first reaction.
Right.
Giving myself some time to sit in whatever I'm feeling and then validate that feel. Like, if for me to validate that feeling, not anyone else. But, that's one of the things that I've been working on, being present, being in that moment at that time, not thinking about X, Y, and Z. Right. But just being right there, enjoying that time, because that time we'll never get back. If we spend that time thinking about everything else, we're not going to enjoy that moment. Right. And also, we're not going to learn the lesson that is intended for us to learn. Right. How many times have we gone through the same thing over and over again?
Right.
Because we didn't learn it. And I believe in that. I believe, that video where you wake up and you start back over again. Every time you fall asleep, you wake up and start back over. I feel like that's how life is sometimes. When there's a lesson to be learned, if we don't learn that lesson, we have to repeat that because we didn't learn the lesson. So of course we're gonna go down the same path again because we didn't learn the lesson. Right. So if we learn that lesson, then we can head another direction, the direction that we're supposed to be in. Hopefully, if we learn the lesson. Right. So I do believe in that, and we have plenty of examples of how that plays out in our life. And and I feel like, another thing that we've been really struggling with as a couple and individually is knowing when something is right. Like, you struggled the longest to accept that job.
For real.
Even though that job was better hours, even though that job is closer to home, even though that job will get you home on the weekends and you're, well, pretty much on the weekends, and you're able to play at a church if you want to, even though that job would, be able to allow you to get off at a good time in the evening where you're able to see the kids at their extracurricular activity, even though that job was everything that and you wouldn't be on the line, everything you asked for, you still hesitated to take the job. And it's like, dude, you getting everything you asked for. Now, before, when you wasn't getting everything you asked for, you jumped and traded the job. But now that you're getting every single thing that you asked for, why is it a problem?
Right.
So that, I feel like we have a hard time, figuring out what's God and what's not, like what's the right way and what's not. And that's because we think that, everything, when God is something is for you, it will align perfectly and all the stars will match in the moon. No, that's not how it works for real. Not all the time. Yeah, sometimes things boom right there. But, everything doesn't work that way. Some things take work. Some things take a denial. Yeah. Some things take a little longer. Some things have to go through different things in order for it to be the right time.
Right.
Everything doesn't always align with the stars. So, you were waiting for that. And I'm like, dude, you had to wait all this time for this job, doing all them darn little things they had you to do. It wasn't easy. It was aggravating. The wait time alone was aggravating, along with trying to work that job and trying to figure out dude, it doesn't always look that way.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You think that was God, how, when I got that call? Because I was like so done.
Yeah. I mean, and I also think, and that's hard. That's another part that I, struggle with, is knowing what's God and what's not, like if it's the enemy or not. Because it's like, as soon as you start thinking about something else that would be good for you, but you a little nervous about doing it, then boom, here go the thing that you was thinking about before that.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, wait.
Come on.
So is this distracting?
Right.
Is this a distraction? Or am I still supposed to head towards this? Or am I supposed to do this and head towards it? Like, is this a transition? Like, what is it? And I feel like that's where the relationship comes in at.
Right.
Like a genuine relationship with whatever your higher power is, to be able to distinguish the difference between the two.
Yeah, because that was just too...
But does that mean you stop the other thing that you want? Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Because, like, you might need to
and
fast,
the crazy
honey.
Thing, it's always like that.
Yeah, it's always like that.
As soon as I'm about to be done with something, and I made up my mind, I'm just gonna go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Then, boom.
Just the thing before that popping up.
I remember when we first moved to Greenville, and I tried to apply at the hospital,
mm-hmm.
and it was taking all this time, and it was a good job too.
Mm-hmm.
They wait till I get all the way. We move all the way to Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna call me talking about, oh, yeah, we want to get you the job. We want you to have the job. Just like,
no,
what?
Y'all already denied me. Y'all said y'all was going to other candidates. Yeah.
Like what? And I wanted that job bad too.
So what does that mean? Do that mean you move back? Do that mean you?
And guess what type of job it was?
What? The
what
same
I'm
thing?
doing now.
Yeah.
But for the hospital inventory.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
I know. It's just hard it's hard to. I feel like that's where you have to really dig deep and have that relationship to know. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, just because this thing is happening now doesn't mean you can't work towards that other thing.
Right.
If it's meant to be, it will, and it doesn't always mean it's going to be easy, and it doesn't always mean it's going to be super hard.
Right.
That's where that relationship comes in. You have to have that relationship. It's more than praying. It's more than listening to gospel music. You actually have to get in like the word and actually, like meditate.
Mm-hmm.
And, really get that, free up your mind so that you can hear. Like, I'd be like, Lord, please, I need you to speak real loud because I can't hear for real. I need you to be in all caps with exclamation points. And I need you to have big red flags. Let's do green flags.
I'm not good at signs like, oh, I see that sign. Like, you know, they
Yeah, I
say,
think
give me a
everything is
sign.
sign.
Yeah, like,
I be like, oh, they
man,
go a sign,
look,
they go a sign, they go a sign, they go a sign.
for
Then I be
real.
all over the place. Like I
Yeah.
need you to tell me like what to
Tell us in
go.
a way that we really understand that
Yeah,
is you.
yeah. For real. Because it's to me, it's hard to distinguish the difference between the two. And maybe that's a sign that I need to, you know, up my relationship game.
Right.
Like maybe I need to get a little deeper. Maybe I need to, you know, figure something else out as far
Yeah.
as to how to get that connection. Because I
Right.
don't want to disconnect. Like I
But
need to be connected.
I've been in my Bible a lot.
Mm.
And it has helped and I've learned a lot. So, you know, when I do get in those funks, I do try to, you know, look up verses according to how I'm feeling, or the situation, what's going on, because it seems like the Bible got answers. They may not be the answers you want to hear, but they have answers for you for what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to lean on those. You know, my wife will send me, you know, a scripture or send me something, and it's just like, you right. You know what I'm saying? So she really helps me out. Thank God we don't be going down at the same
I
time.
know. Ooh,
So
God, we
it's
thank
just,
you.
you know, we pick each other up. Like, that's really my dog. Like, we really pick each other up, because when I'm down, she's up to pick me up when I'm, you know, and vice versa. So, I mean, I think that's why we so close, man. We just been through so much, man. And it's just like, I'm just thankful for you, though. For real.
Oh, you love me, Pookie
I do.
boy.
I really
Oh,
do.
you so sweet.
I really do. I can't see myself being with nobody else. Seriously.
Keep that in mind at this new job.
Girl, ain't nobody.
Keep that in mind.
Ain't nobody
But
thinking about none of that.
I feel like anybody given the right circumstance to cheat.
Yeah, but see,
If you
I'm not gonna put myself in that situation.
well,
So
good, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that situation.
you just
What Kendrick Lamar said?
what he said?
What that little song when it be like, dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah,
That's what I want you to do. That little hand movement that you be doing when you be rapping that song.
I got you.
That's what I want you to do. Ooh, just like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Remember that now. What you said?
Can't say what he say.
Well, you can't say what he say.
Can't say what he say right now, but go listen. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, by the way. It's
Yes.
a classic album, by the way. I got into a debate with this young boy
What?
at work
Why
about
you act like you old? You young.
younger boy
Oh, okay. Cause
about
you're
rap.
definitely young.
About rap, and I'm just like, bro, I can't have this conversation with you, because what he listened to and what I listen to is just two totally different
Well, what do you
types
listen
of
to?
time.
That mumble rap. What you call it?
I don't even know what I just be like, okay. I just be like, you know what, hey, that's what you listen to, and that's what's up. But you know,
Yeah. But that's what we been, y'all.
yeah, man, we
Just trying to make it in this life.
trust me, we ain't forgot about the podcast.
No,
but, man,
or
we ain't,
every-
and we ain't even spent time on our brand or
But
nothing.
you want to know what I think it is, and I feel like somebody definitely told me this before, because they used to call me, which probably very, I better not say that before we get canceled before we even get out there. But I work a lot of different jobs and do a lot of different things,
Right.
and so I feel like we just had too much going at one time.
Yeah.
Like we were pulled in too many different directions.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, if I don't initiate or start up something to the to-do list or to get done, it does not get done. Because not one time, even when Vaughn was up, did he say, hey, let's go work on the design, or hey, let's go da-da-da-da. It was mainly me like, dawg, we sure need to record, or dawg, we sure need to post some, or dawg, we sure need to da-da-da. So he's not going to initiate it. So that's one of the things we need to work on, because I can't do everything. I can't. Like, I just...
Who calling you?
That was Dee Dee calling me. Did it mess up the recording?
No, because your phone on. I don't know.
Well, what about this? Yes. What in the world?
I don't know.
What was that? That was
I don't
weird.
know. Dee done messed us up.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what that was, but yeah. I don't even know how that happened or what that was.
Yeah,
Because my phone is on airplane mode.
but your computer is not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
Well, hopefully it didn't start recording. But anywho, what was I even saying? I don't even remember. It literally took my train of thought.
I don't know, but
I don't either.
we, like I said, y'all, it's not that.
Oh, I know what I was saying. Got it. Sorry. We do too many things at once, and that we need to start like pick something.
Yeah.
And get it to that, get it to that, point, or like bulk do things. Like we need to just figure out the best way to do it.
I think we need to bulk do things. I think that'd be good.
It will be, but your wife was working 7 days a week, honey. It was hard. That was hard handling all of that. That's why I can't do everything. Like you're gonna have to say, hey, sweetie, did you make the template? I post. Like we're gonna have to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do everything.
Okay. Does that require me getting Facebook back?
No.
Okay.
I mean, no, because you do, you was doing the little snippets and stuff like that. If we continue to do that, I feel like we have a good plan. We'll be able to get back on track.
Okay.
It's just that when you have stuff pulling you in so many different areas and you working 7 days a week, I had no energy to give.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my energy slowly but surely.
What?
You're right. I ain't gonna lie. I was almost late for work because my body. No, that not today, but yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I was almost late for work because my body's still used to my old schedule. But I'm slowly but surely. I'm starting to feel a lot more energized though.
Well, look at you.
I'm just thankful, y'all. Lord Jesus, I am. I'm just glad to be back. We recording. I don't even care. Like if we mumble or mess up words, I'm just glad to be back.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
It is for real.
I don't like talking a lot, but I don't mind doing this.
On here, you do pretty good. Look at you. So proud of you. Growing and stuff.
Yeah. I got to do better, though, because my people skills is bad.
It's okay. One step at a time.
I told you about the group that I'm training with.
No.
Talking about
what?
Let's go downtown.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know y'all like that.
And that's okay. I mean, you don't got to go jump.
Was that rude?
I don't think that. Well, I'm not sure, but because I don't know how it was said.
Because everybody was like, yeah. I was like, no, I'm not. Why? Like, I don't know y'all like that.
That what you said?
Yeah.
And I bet that might have been a little rude. I mean, but you were being honest. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't like hanging around people. I don't like being around people unless it's like y'all. I only like being around a select few people. And y'all, the people who I like being around know who they are, and it's not a lot.
And I'm getting that way though. And I don't know if I like that or not, because before I was like a people person. Like I came in contact, but I ain't even gonna say that because I still am. I still don't meet a stranger. Go to the store, I don't meet a stranger. I could talk to the person in front of me in line.
I know.
And have a whole conversation like I know them for years.
I know.
So I guess I did, and it's just not going out and about like.
Yeah, I don't
two
like
places.
Yeah, I don't like talking to people in person. I don't like talking to people on the phone. I got to do better though.
I mean,
I got to do better.
It's your personality though. I feel like it's okay. You got to do what make you comfortable.
Because I know people probably thinking like I intentionally don't be calling them, but I just don't be. I just don't be talking to nobody. I'd rather just be home chilling, watching TV like I do, and that's it. Maybe I do better though.
To a certain extent now. You can't be shut up in the house all the time. You need to get some kind of interaction and some fresh air.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, me personally, I don't mind speaking to people, saying hello, because sometimes that make people day. You don't know, you never know what people, go through. And I'm the type of person that even if I hold the door for somebody, I am this type of person now. Not before. But even if I hold the door for somebody and they don't say thank you, I'm okay with it because I know I did what that was my good deed, if you want to call it that. I'm okay with it now. Before I would be like, but now it's like, girl, you're not doing it for nobody else. You're doing it for you. Like, because that's your personality. That's what you like. If you speak to someone and they don't say hello back, or if you give someone, hey, and they be like, hey, okay. Like, that's me. I can't change me. I can only be me. And I'm not going to change me for anybody, whether you like me or not, whether I intimidate you or not. I don't care. I can only be me. And so I'm going to continue to be like, hey, and keep it pushing, because that's me and I can't change. I'm not going to change myself. So I feel like don't change. If that's you, that's you. People take you or they don't.
I like
long as you ain't being out here being nasty, rude to folk, I feel like, you wave your hand up or speak. That's your demeanor. Like that's you. So I feel like you don't have to change.
I appreciate that.
You good. I feel like it's good. Maybe we need to change the tone and how we say certain things. But as far as like, you going from staying home or chilling or whatever, and then going out to the, the hookah lounge every night. And I know that ain't, don't do that.
I've never been to a hookah. What people do at a hookah lounge?
Smoke hookah, babe.
Oh.
It's a hookah lounge. I've never been, but I've seen it. I've never been a lot of places. Never been to the strip club.
I've never been to the strip club either.
We should go together. We got to spend money though. We got to throw money. I don't want to keep my money.
Yeah, I ain't throwing no money at nobody.
Well, then we might as well not go. If we go there and keep all our dollars, we might as well not go. We can have it here. We can, do our own strip club. I'm talking me and you.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, dang. I know I got an oatmeal cream pie stomach, but golly, yeah, you could put a little dollar if I.
Look now, it takes some skills to get on that pole.
No, we got to have pole. Well, I was just going to stand on the benches at the end of the bed. Never mind then. Well, I was going to make it work. Make a little, shake a little something.
Okay. All right.
You know what, fine, never mind. You know,
I go get $100 in ones. I say that
that's
right.
it?
$100.
That's all I get is $100? Golly. I think they make more than that.
They do. But
so all I get is $100?
I mean,
you silent.
I mean, I don't know. That's not
I'll
a lot
just
of,
take it.
That's not a lot of money
for me. It's shaking and shake it fast and watch yourself. No, that ain't a lie. I need more than that, honey. $100, baby. Our shoes cost more than that you walk on.
I thought that was good.
Never mind. You know what? I'll take my talent somewhere else. Where I'll get paid for it.
To the living room.
Whatever. I'm mad about that $100 now.
I'd be a terrible
terrible what?
Customer.
Well, honey, I can witness.
Let me tell you something.
$100, obey.
I remember I talked to this dude. He said, man, it's just something about a strip club. They just make you want to throw money. I said, don't nobody make me want to throw money at them nowhere.
Obviously.
I go to a strip club right now.
You keep all your coins.
I keep all my money. I won't feel bad. Like you can't do nothing to make me throw no money. I promise you.
Obviously, only I can get $100, so I guess that's something.
I thought that was good. I don't know strip club.
I guess that's something
prices.
They ain't getting
What
nothing.
strip club prices?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm better than a strip club price, seeing that I'm your wife. I feel like I should get more than $100.
Well, this is kind of like a trial thing. Like,
okay.
Yeah. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to throw the money.
It's okay. Let's just table that for discussion for another time.
That cough drop good.
Don't try to deflect.
I'm not deflecting.
With your cheap giving.
Hey man, you call it what you want.
Cheap giving.
$100. I didn't think that was bad. I thought that was good.
And I'm up here swinging around and doing all this extra stuff.
You know how long it take to throw that $100?
I mean, that just made it be longer.
Yeah,
you ain't got to throw it on.
I'm gonna pace myself with it. $2 is?
Never mind. Like at this
$5?
point, don't worry about it. Never mind. Yeah, cause you about to make me bad now. $2. What I'm just gonna wiggle my toes for $2.
No, I'm just like, I'm not gonna just do the whole.
Don't worry about it. Let's just
time.
not.
That
You
$100
can
ain't
tell.
gonna last.
You can tell obviously that neither one of us has been to a strip club. So maybe we should just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us will make it.
I think a strip club is a tease anyway.
What? Like, yeah, duh.
Like, why would I want to get teased?
I mean, I don't know, but that's what it is.
Yeah, strip club is a big tease. I guess that's what. I don't know, but for me,
and Vaughn said, "Don't tease him if he can't get it."
You got that right.
Vaughn said, "Don't play if he can't get it. He ain't going."
I ain't lying. And all them diseases up in there.
All right, that's enough now. Okay,
sorry.
That's enough.
No disrespect.
That's okay. All right, let's move on.
But yeah, but you know, we doing good. We doing better. We're gonna try to be more consistent with these
We
videos.
are going to be more consistent.
We are gonna be more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be more consistent with these videos, with our brand.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna come back stronger than ever. I promise y'all.
Yep, lcnco.co, and it's okay. If you need a break, take a break. If you need a mental break, take a mental break. Like, we really be sleeping on this mental health stuff. All people.
And I'm gonna be real.
What?
I'm getting more understanding when it comes to mental health. Because usually I'd be like, get over it and keep moving. But now I'm better at that. This is not to start another debate.
I'm not starting a debate. It's conversation. We're conversing.
Oh.
I feel like it's crazy that you say that as I start another debate. It's crazy that you say that when you'll be mad or upset at something for 4 days. But you be like, you think mental health is this, that, and the third, get over it. But when you in a little funk, it take you 4-5 days to get over it. And we just supposed to be okay. Is that
mental health?
Yes. Isn't it in your mental? Isn't it in your head?
Okay.
Nobody says you have to be falling all down to the ground and being drugged out in a straitjacket for it to be mental health.
Okay. Well, maybe that's we're gonna do another episode digging deep into mental health and like how deep it goes and how not deep it goes.
What? Okay, Ben.
Because I'd be like, when you say mental health, I'd be thinking like
what?
Fulo.
No,
crazy.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not educated on it. That's why you're here to educate me. And I want to get more. I want to know more about the mental health so I won't be so
judgy.
So judgy about it. But it's just some people just use that sometimes. And I know that's not the case.
Well, we're not worrying about the some
right.
people.
You're right.
We're worrying about our mental health.
I know that I want that. That's going to be an episode where we really dig deep into mental health because of old school person like me, and you know that's not in tune with it is gonna be judgy about it, and I don't want to be judgy about it. And that's just an area where me and you don't see eye to eye.
And
always.
we do not.
So I really feel like that's gonna be a good episode.
I sure hope so.
I think it's gonna be heated.
Yeah, and I don't mind because that's real. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it and pat you on the back and yes, baby, whatever you say. Absolutely not. That's not how we are. I know how to be respectful, but I also know how to speak my mind and my own opinion too. I got my own brain.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that's what relations, some people be like, oh, she said that. And I did get a comment, oh, y'all be going back and forth. Yeah. Because we're in a relationship. Like, I don't know no relationship where they don't have discussions or debates or arguments or whatever you want to call it. But it's about being respectful. I should be able to speak my mind just as much as you should.
Right.
And if we're in a good space, we'll be able to hear each other's side and be able to, move forward from there. But I'm not going to hide how I feel or tuck my tail and go along with what you say. No, that's not how we roll. I'm my own person. I'm very strong. My personality is strong. My mind is strong. And I'm my own person. So I have my own opinions. But you have been, doing a lot better. And I have too, because I don't have to voice it so strongly every time. So definitely. Oh, why are you smiling like that?
I'm just saying.
You don't agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that wasn't an I agree smile. That was like, this girl crazy. This girl no good and well.
Hey, man, you ready? Hey, I guess.
What?
I'm ready for this debate. I ain't gonna lie.
What debate?
This mental health.
That's gonna be the next episode. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I think that mental health is gonna be, because, like I say, I want to be more in tune with it, but we just have our own opinions. We're gonna voice them.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I might do some research on this thing.
You probably should. Probably open up your eyes a lot more. You're definitely right. You should.
I know, but I know. That's why I don't want to be. I want to get educated about it, and
I just really want to pat myself on the back, because I feel like if you were not with me, you would still be so closed-minded about a lot of things in life.
I don't disagree at all. I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's
my personality, the spontaneousness, I don't even know if that's a word, but it's going to be one today, really helps open up your shell. And I am so glad that you are with me, because it calmed me down a lot.
Yeah. We compliment each other very well. Because I used to be like, girl, mind your business.
You do the most.
This ain't got nothing to do with you. Let them people handle what they got going on. This ain't got nothing to do with you. But we do compliment each other well. I think that's why. Well, I know that's why we're still together, and we'll always be together.
If the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Okay. I ain't never heard that.
That's what my grandma. You have heard me say that, boy. Please, my grandma used to say that all the time. They'd be like, all right, I'll see you next time. And she'd be like, all right, if the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Well, before I met you, I never heard that.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Because I definitely say it. But all right, y'all. I
forgot which button it is.
Oh, you better figure it out. We'll see y'all next time. We're going to be talking about mental health. And make sure y'all tune in next week. On Wednesday. We're now on Wednesdays. Not Mondays anymore. We're on the Wednesday. So make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday. Anywhere you get your podcast for free.
All right. Let's hope this is right.
Press it, babe. That what? Oh, that was right. Thank y'all for listening to Loyalty Over Cloud Podcast. Catch us on the following podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Music, and anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcast for free. You can also follow us on Instagram at Loyalty Over Cloud Podcast. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and 5-star rate.